Tundy fly number 2. A little backwards cam. Need to take a Brillo to my stainless steel float struts and get some of that rust off of there. I was busting into the tube deep's ass about this, and I'm as bad as he is.
12.4 volts.
Little Miss Thing wants a plane. Not to yell at her.
Flaps half.
Hey, come here. Hey,
Flaps
no,
12.4
no.
volts. Flaps half.
Oh, a little woof.
Flaps half.
I will woof at it, Daddy.
Flaps up.
Trying to, hey, Fergie, you have any idea why Into the Tube Deep flies with his flaps down the entire time? I mean, the plane flies slow. I don't know. I need to ask him. We actually talk on the phone.
11.8 volts.
Ooh, that sun's getting bright in my right eye. I'll be a little careful this time of year to keep my eye open for alligators. Even though the lake doesn't have any, or it does, you just don't see them. They're generally small, but they're transient as hell this time of year. Ellie, come.
0.5 volts.
And as such, they'll travel miles now over dry land to get to a body of water where they can procreate. That's what's made them so tenacious throughout the last 200,000 years. Very little evolutionary change. Getting comfy going clockwise again.
Volts.
Ellie Bell. So yeah, that was my rant. God damn. You know, I expect there to be, some little niggles, but not being able to get my struts up so I can leave the campsite where I'm at is pretty big to me, motherfuckers.
11.3 volts.
Now, in their defense, what they want you to do is stay there a minimum of 1 day, preferably 2 or 3. Well, I don't want to camp out, frankly, at their parking lot, which is, it's just a parking lot. You're not even behind a gate or anything, I don't mind. I honestly don't mind rough camping, and by rough I mean you're plugged in, but
11.2 volts.
yeah, you want to kind of get your thing and go to more nicer climates. So I don't know if I'd have caught the strut thing because I never really exercised them other than to hook up to the truck. It's a 6-point strut system, and I only ever really exercised the front struts. I'll tell you, it was kind of nice to get a break from flying, frankly. I carried a quadcopter with me, but it was so windy, and then when I got to my destinations where I would have liked to have flown it, there's one destination I would have liked to have flown it. It's kind of a party foul to be firing that stuff up around other people. It's going to be a point of manners here. After a while with these things, they're going to be a very big part of our life, and I mean very big, for search and rescue and police work. And but you fire up one of those at a campsite and it might be a fairly large party foul. But yeah, not that I don't enjoy y'all's company, but it was kind of nice to get unwrapped around the axle when it came to the web forums. In your mind, if you're doing it every day, it seems real, and it's not. In my opinion, it becomes unhealthy when you get wrapped up in turmoil on there over a fucking beer cooler.
11 volts.
And it was nice to just take a break from flying, actually, oddly enough. But yeah, I did, in good faith, I brought my shitty quadcopter and 3 batteries, and I have an individual charger I bought from Hobby King 100 years ago that's really nice. But never got that far. As far as my rig goes, there's some initial, I'm just going to paint pictures. This is for posterity, not necessarily for you, Fergie, but probably find it boring. But I have 2 fantastic fan vents on my rig, and what they do is at a determined rate, you turn them on, and they will kick on whatever temperature you like, and also at a rate, low, medium, high, and all that. And it has rain sensors, but the downside is I don't trust them rain sensors. So I'm putting vent covers on there. So I got to do that. Just picture a louvered cover that still allows air to pass, but rain can't get in. The screen door, I have a dog and she's really cool, but if she gets super excited, I can see her, damaging or busting through the screen. So I got to get a screen cover, and that one's going to require
battery, 10.6 volts.
Landing. That's going to require some wifey input on that one, because I'll just get some type of obscured screen cover and that'll annoy her. Something else I'm doing. Oh, a 90-degree hose router. That's no big deal. Landing. Something else is coming in from Camping World. Oh,
11.2
yeah. When you
throttle hold.
put that louver on for the vents, leave it. You have to peel some basically bubble gum. It's a lap sealer away from the edge of the vent, and I have some of that sealer coming. What else am I doing? Oh, I'm gonna have to figure out where the F to put all my gear. Interestingly, I have seats and stuff on my folding boat, and interestingly, there's room in a hold that they didn't make, and I might see about a local vendor cutting a door in the side of my rig and putting in another hold. More on that in a minute.